Hey all, happy Friday. This is my current situation right here. Say hello. Yeah, I got a little smile. I hope you've made it a great week and you can look back at your list of goals and to-dos that you had and see where you're at and basically measure where you're at based on some of the things you set out to do. That's always good for the accountability, portion is as you go, you have to review if you've hit your benchmarks, if you've hit your goals. So really, right now, the only thing I'm focused on is the 40-day diet at the very moment, because as you know, the next debt in the debt snowball is to settle those credit cards. So what we've been doing is, since we paid off the car, we have been saving all the money that's going towards debt so we can have one lump sum. So next month, after the 15th, is when we will be attacking the debt in the debt snowball, the credit cards. We'll start negotiating. So I say all of that to say my number one focus at the very moment is the diet. So it's a 40-day situation. And I'm on day, I guess, 37. So Monday was 40, 39, 38. I'm on day 36. I've advanced it in my head. Thank God. No, but it's going really great. I do feel a little bit sick because, you've heard of the keto flu, right? I'm not on keto. But basically, once you cut out carbs and sugar, oftentimes you feel ill because what happens is your body loses its salt. That's why you feel ill. And when I did it the first time around, when I did my 21 day, I was drinking chicken broth constantly, like in a mug, like coffee. And that helped so much. Like I didn't even get a headache. But this time, yesterday and today, feeling really tired. And earlier today, like a headache, I feel better now. And I'm trying not to take Advil. That's a whole nother conversation I want to have right after this, in this very video. But I just ran out of chicken broth and I didn't go and buy it. Simple as that. But otherwise, I've been lifting heavier weight, as you heard on yesterday's video. It's been, way more effective. I'm even sleeping better. And I gotta tell you, it's definitely been just a great adjustment, is focusing on eating well, working out, and now my sleep's getting better because of it. It's crazy. It's crazy how those things really fix everything. You don't need medicine. Medicine's a rare thing. But I wanted to mention about Advil. Segue about medicine. There's been studies or articles that have come out. Don't ask me to cite them. My husband told me about it, that he's either heard somebody talking about it or whatever. But about that, if you take too much Advil, you will get more headaches. Like if you take Advil, it'll give you more headaches. And to me, it kind of makes sense when you're using a medical thing to suppress symptoms, that you don't deal with whatever the real issue there. So there's an issue there, right? It just jumps right back. And between not knowing, I think I told you guys that I had like a little bit of sleep apnea for a time. I'm better now for no reason. Between that and the headaches I was getting, that even got migraines from aspartame. So I've already removed aspartame from my diet. Migraine trigger, and also MSG is supposed to be a migraine trigger, but I don't eat MSG a lot. But I know when I do, and I have not gotten a migraine. But of course, in my own, when I cook, I stay away from it. But aspartame, guarantee. I literally took out that protein shake that had aspartame, and I don't get migraines. I had a natural protein shake that had coconut sugar, and it's really good. And I'm really actually frustrated with this brand because one time I got a bottle and it was open. So then I ordered another one, and then when I tasted it, it tasted stale, it tasted weird. And I think they're like a local brand. Like I would love to support them. More expensive than other brands and everything. And I was like all about it. but they failed me twice. So moving on. So now I'm using one called Levels with grass-fed whey. You buy it on Amazon. Grass-fed whey, and it has stevia. So stevia doesn't give me headaches or migraines. Anyway, all of that to say, because all those things were happening and I kept getting headaches on my 21-day fast, I was taking a lot of Advil. And for whatever reason, I was going through like a period there with a lot of headaches, and I would just take Advil. And sometimes I drink baking soda because I'm like, does it have to do with my stomach? Migraines can come like that with both stomach issues and headaches. And I was just taking way too much Advil, honestly. I'm just trying to survive. I got 2 kids. I'm tired, and I have to get up and, whatever, do all this. And I ended up pulling back, and I have not taken Advil. I only took it on Friday last week, a week ago, that I had a migraine. But in like the last month and a half or 2 months, I think like a month and a half now, I have not taken Advil, and I'm trying to stay away from it. So I didn't take any this morning, and I feel better, which is like a miracle for me, because usually once I have a headache in the morning, it goes on all the way till bedtime. And I need to reset and start over. So that's cool. But anyway, it's so funny how this one went in so many directions, but I'm glad I was touching on, number one, what my focus is right now, the 40-day diet, and that's going super well. And let's see when the weigh-in happens, right? It was so exciting when I did the 21-day. And just giving you an update on the dead snowball. So you're literally not going to hear anything unless I'm just updating you or reminding you until August 15th, once we get the money for our lump sum that we want to make an offer to the credit card companies, and let you know how that goes. Remember, that situation's interesting because we have it on a what's it called, consolidation plan, but it's not a loan. It's just something that lowers your interest rates, and it's like 2 credit cards on 1 payment. But it lowered the interest rate of this particular Chase card that was a $20-something thousand dollar balance at 23% interest. Now it's 6%, and that's how it's been for the last like year and a half, or however long it's been, almost 2 years. And we've already paid it down a lot, obviously, but now it's the debt in the debt snowball. Excuse me. It's an account that's closed. It's an account that we could have settled on day one, so now we're going to try to settle it and see what they say, Anyway, that is all. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys Monday. Bye.